Hello everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my Nursery Room Window. So today I'm going to be changing two of my newest girls in the nursery. And first I'm going to change this little lady. Her name is Annabella. And Annabella is the jewels sculpted by Sandy Fabor. And Annabella and her brother Tommy are both made by, were both sculpted by the same artist, and they were both painted by Emma Bennett. And so they always hang out together because they are brother and sister. So Tommy is going to be sitting here very patiently and waiting for his sister to get changed. And the reason that I'm bringing Annabella on, as well as Princess Adelaide, is because I got some gorgeous Happy Mail yesterday, and I uploaded a video this morning of what I received, and it was from one of my dolly friends named Claudia. And Claudia is from Montreal, Canada, and she was so kind and generous to send me some beautiful things for my babies. And so two of the things that she sent were sort of like coordinating dresses for these two, for my two newest girls. And so if you saw my video this morning, you'll see that she sent this dress for Annabella and then this dress for Princess Adelaide. So I'm going to be changing Annabella first because I just don't have her on that often, and she is brand new, and so I thought it would be fun to change her first. So let's go ahead and get started and see what little Miss Annabella looks like in her brand new dress. And so what I wanted to talk about today was something that happened that was very unusual. Well, not so unusual being on the farm, but it's something that my husband surprised me with a couple of days ago. That he was outside mowing, and he came in with a surprise for me, another animal surprise, and you'll never ever guess in your wildest dreams what he brought. He brought me a fertilized turkey egg. Yes, turkey egg. And he was mowing, and he almost ran it over with the mower, and because it was just sitting out there, like it wasn't in a nest or anything like that. It was all by itself, and it was just sitting in an open area. And so he brought it in because, he always likes to bring me things that he finds on the farm whenever he's mowing or weed eating. And so he brings it to me, and I told him, I go, what in the world am I going to do with this? And where did you find it? And what is it? And so he said, well, I think it's a turkey egg because we do have wild turkeys around here. And it's much bigger than a chicken's egg. In fact, right now I'm going to stop and show you the size of this egg. So that's how big they are. They're a white egg that has light brown speckles all over it. And this egg had been sitting in the direct sunlight, and it was really super hot, So anyway, I knew nothing about these eggs, and so I wanted to know where my husband found it because I wanted to put it back in case the mom returned. But I was concerned about that because it was just one egg by itself, and I was reading after doing a lot of research after I had the egg. I read that female turkeys when they lay eggs, they lay quite a few. So I didn't know what was going on with this egg. And by the way, I'm going to interrupt here. I wanted to show you that I'm using my Susie Q's Happy Little Haven pillow right here. I think I'm going to try this out on my changing table to see how well it works with all of my baby dolls. So we shall see. It's working so far so good. Okay, so back to the story. I took the egg back and I put it on the back in the spot where he found it because I thought, well, I don't know, I don't have any idea how to nurture a turkey egg. So I put it back, and then that afternoon I looked outside and it was threatening rain, like we were supposed to have a big thunderstorm. So I thought, you know what? I feel sorry for this poor little turkey egg. I don't know if he was abandoned or what the story is on him, but I'm going to, or her, I don't know if it's a him or her, but I said, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and go get the egg and look up and see, like, Google information about, you know, how to incubate eggs. Now, I don't have an incubator. So I looked up how to incubate eggs when you don't have an incubator. And what I ended up doing was I found out that the way you do it is, so I got this big porcelain mixing bowl, and I put a hand towel in there, and then I put the egg on top of the hand towel. And then I have warming lights because I use them up in my kitty barn to keep the cats warm during the winter time. And so I do, you know, I have lots of warming lights. So the warming light is used to keep the turkey egg at between 98 degrees and 100 degrees. And so it took me a little while to get the temperature right, you know, after hanging the light on a cupboard. I have it in my cottage in the kitchen right now so that I can keep my eye on it. And anyways, it took me a while to figure out the temperature, but finally I now have it at like 98 degrees. It goes from like 98 to 100 depending on the temperature inside. Now, another thing that I did was I checked online to see how could I tell if it was an egg that was alive or not, or, you know, fertile or not. And the way that you can tell is you put a light up against the egg, and you can, you know, there's certain stages of the egg that, you know, they tell you, like, at so many days it should look like this, at so many days it should look like that. And so the picture that I saw that it kind of looked like on the inside, it looked like it was about 18 days old, like it was almost ready to hatch. I guess they hatch in about 21 days. So I believe that this egg is going to be hatching very, very soon. So to interrupt my story, this is fitting her really, really nicely. And you know, she's 3/4 arms. And you can see through these sleeves because of the organza, but it also has this portion of the sleeve that's made out of this fabric, and so it covers up the cloth part of her body really super well. I mean, you Claudia, you couldn't have found a more perfect dress for this little one. I'm really happy with how it fits. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring her up a little bit because I'm going to put her shoes on. Well, maybe I'll put her headband. Let me put her headband on first since I have it here. She has a matching headband that's made out of the same organza as the organza in the dress. Just put that all around her curls. She looks, you know, she really looks nice in this color of yellow, honestly. There, see? See? Okay, so we're going to lay her down just a little bit, and so these are the shoes that I'm going to be putting on her. Claudia sent these shoes and these gorgeous socks to go with it. Now the shoes are a little bit big, but I do have a little trick of the trade that I use for shoes that are too long and too big, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 pairs of these, they're real thick booties. So I'm going to put those on her darling feet. I'm tempted to show you her feet, but not this time, because I want to have time to also dress Princess Adelaide, my pouty little princess. So I'm going to put her little socks on. Her feet are adorable, and so are her brother Tommy's feet. Oops, just dropped it. So I'll show you my little trick of the trade. So I put a double pair of booties on, and these socks are kind of long, so they'll be able to support the length of the booty that, you know, oops. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so I put both pairs of booties on, and now I'm going to put the socks on top. And the sock goes all the way up. These socks go all the way up over the booties, so that's just perfect. And then now the shoes are going to fit. So put this one on. See, I mean, they just really fit nice and snugly. I love it. That's a neat trick. These are gorgeous socks and gorgeous shoes. She just has to have these shoes on. She just has to. So I will pick her up in just a minute and show you the final effect. One thing I did notice though, she's got pierced ears, and so I am going to go, I'm going to find, I have my jewelry box right here, and I'm going to find some pretty yellow, I think these would be pretty, these yellow ones right here, these ones. I'm going to go ahead and put those. Those are kind of yellow with a bit of orange. And I think they'll look perfect with this outfit. She's got blue ones in from her other outfit. Yeah, there, that's pretty. You're a pretty little girl. The little cute little teeth. Okay, now I'm going to pick her up, and I'm going to show you this little darling. See, I have everything on. I got her shoes and socks on, and her headband on. So let's pick her up. And here's the organza tutu. Let's fix it all up back here. And that looks adorable on her. And there she is with her darling little shoes and socks. And then here she is, a close-up with her headband and her curly hair. She's adorable. Okay, I'm going to put you on hold for just a second while I go get Princess Adelaide. So here's Princess Adelaide, and she is holding a very special doll. She told me that this little dolly already had a name, and I saw my name on the package that she came in, but I just thought that meant it was for me. But what Claudia told me was her name is Little Gale. So this is Little Gale, and she said this is Little Gale with a suntan. But anyway, Little Gale is supposed to, the story goes from Claudia that Little Gale is going to keep Princess Adelaide company when I'm not around, so that she doesn't get worried, and so that, you know, she can have company. So Little Gale is Princess Adelaide's official little doll. And so I wanted to tell you that story because I found it out this morning from Claudia. So since I'm here, I don't think that Princess Adelaide is going to mind me taking the doll from her. And so let me show you again the outfit that we're going to be changing her into. And it's this one. It's like the dusky rose, and it's the same, very same style and fabric as Annabella's, but it's just the dusky rose color. And it also came with this gorgeous little headband. And the shoes are going to be what Claudia sent also, these pretty shoes, and then these pretty socks. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will continue with my story about my my turkey egg. Anyways, I really don't know if I'm going to be successful or not with that little turkey egg. I really don't know because I did look. I used like I said, I used a flashlight and I lit the outside of the eggshell, and I did see movement inside. You can't see you can't see like a a turkey or any of that stuff, but it looks like it's an egg that has like shadows inside, and I saw some shadows moving, and I figured that if there's movement inside, that means that little turkey is still alive. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. I don't know what's going to become of that little turkey bird. I really do hope that it hatches. My husband and I, we had some shopping to do yesterday, so we were gone most of the day, and one of the things that I wanted to get was it's called turkey starter food, and it's for turkeys, baby turkeys that are hatched from day one, and so it's a high protein food, and turkey food apparently has more protein than chicken feed. It's a completely different kind of food, so I got some of that, and so I'm all set for the little turkey to hatch. Fingers crossed, like I said. I hope he hatches, and I'm going to have, if he does hatch, I'm going to keep him as a pet, because people do have wild turkeys as pets. I saw that online too. But we'll see. It's just something, it's a new project and a new pet, and it'll be the first time that, like I said, it's the first time that I've even done something like this. So anyway, I super hope that it works out, because I want that little turkey to live, and I think it would be fun to have a turkey as a pet. But we'll see. I don't know if it's going to end up being a pet, or if I'm going to need to release it. I don't know. I'm going to kind of have him make that decision. If he wants to hang out with me here on the farm, he's welcome to do that. A lot of people on farms, have turkeys that just hang out on the farm. So I'm going to leave that decision up to him. So we shall see. But anyway, it's been a very busy, interesting time, because I've had to spend a lot of time just making sure that I got that temperature right, as well as they have to have a certain amount of humidity. I can't really measure the humidity, but what I've been doing is drizzling the hand towel that the egg is laying on. I've been drizzling it with water, and so the water plus the heat lamp will have caused some humidity in there. So we'll see. It's just kind of all an experiment. It's a fun experiment. So yeah, little one, this dress looks beautiful on you too. Look at that color on her. She looks pretty in that dusky rose color. Yes, she does. I'm going to go ahead and put her headband on. We can do that next. There she is. Aw, that looks so cute. Yeah. I still have her little ponies in there, and I think that's going to be all right to leave those in there. And then we are going to put her shoes and socks on. So I'll move you down so that you can watch that process. I don't think I'm going to need to pad these shoes, but we'll see. Her feet are a little bit longer than Annabella's, so we'll see what happens. I'll go ahead and put her socks on. These are such pretty socks too. The lace on them is just gorgeous, and then the sock itself is textured. I mean, it has like different, a real pretty pattern on it. Okay, Miss Annabella, let's see. Let's see. Well, I think it's going to work. And it's because the reason it fits her foot so well is because it's Velcro on the side, and so I can just kind of squeeze it up a little bit. And you know, with doll clothes, you can always, you know, readjust. It's not like a real baby that you know they're going to kick the shoes off or anything like that. And I think these look just darling, super cute. You are super cute, young lady. Thanks to your Auntie Claudia. Yep. So there she is, and I'm going to go ahead and bring her sister back. See if I can. She's right here. So here are the two girls together in their matching outfits. And I think that these would make really super cute Easter dresses too, you know, or a party dress or something like that. So, yeah. So anyway, there's both of the girls, and I've got them both dressed in their fancy outfits. And Claudia, thanks again. Very much. Thanks so very much for everything. And I think this pillow is going to work out really well on my changing table. Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my video and seeing the girls get all dressed up in their finery. Hope you're having a great day today. And until we meet again, bye-bye.